This is Rebecca Black. Now, if you're a boomer like me, you'll remember a time when you just simply couldn't escape hearing about her. Well, maybe not her, but a song. A song called Friday. Over the course of nearly a decade, Rebecca Black's Friday has gained 147 million views on YouTube. And from what I can recall from my time being the middle school version of Gabriel Iglesias, this song was the champion of school bus rides and morning TV shows alike. Rebecca Black's Friday is not necessarily the most pleasant song to listen to. And no offense, Rebecca, listen. I have plenty of music in my own personal catalog that isn't the most pleasant to listen to either. Now, if you think my smearing of Rebecca is solely derivative of my personal opinion, why don't you check the like to dislike ratio on her video? Back in Rebecca's heyday, when this random song about one of the days of the week just blew up out of nowhere, it was met with incredible backlash and controversy. Millions of public schoolers and soccer moms tore this song a new hiney every day. It was as if Rebecca Black just executed families in the town square. And I remember thinking, oh my God, it's the beginning of 2010s. Oh no, the decade just started. There's no way anything more controversial could ever happen. This is John Coltrane and his famous quartet playing Resolution. This is just a part of the only live performance of his monumental record, A Love Supreme. Now, I bet you can see the direction that I'm heading in. What do Rebecca Black and John Coltrane have in common? Or what does Resolution and Friday have in common? Virtually nothing. Did Rebecca reach divine inspiration across the cosmos from John Coltrane's immaculate sound? No. Was Friday the modern manifestation of the poem to God that was reflective of A Love Supreme? No. Now, did Rebecca Black have a thing for Coltrane in this specific video because he was so damn thick? That we might not be so sure of. But what is the one thing that these two revolutionary pieces have in common? They can teach you perfect pitch. Well, maybe not you perfect pitch. They certainly did that for me. And if you follow my simpleton instructions, they might be able to do the same thing for you. Well, how do we start this whole perfect pitch, Thickums, Coltrane journey? And I thought, let's go find the real answer and the actual definition of what perfect pitch is rather than listening to my bumbling idiot self. So I hopped on Google and I did a quick Google search. What is perfect pitch? I assumed that there'd be some Berklee College of Music article or some frickin' downbeat record X, Y, and Z Rolling Stones thing on it. But I found something even better. A website called perfectpitch.com. I mean, just look at the Heaven's Gate call to ask website. Call now to have perfect pitch guaranteed. Just dial the number. And then after this, you can put perfect pitch inside your car. It's as easy as that. Oh, and look at this cutie. I know I'm hating on the website, but they do essentially nail it. Simply put, perfect pitch is your natural, but usually undeveloped ability to name exact notes and chords by ear, sing exact notes from memory, and identify keys of songs just by listening. Now, listen, I can already hear the vibe check coming.
No, Jake, you're either born with it or you're not, and like that's it. I wasn't born with it, so I can't do it, and I never tried because mommy changed diaper, whatever.
Or, I'll hear something along the lines of,
easy for you to say, Jake. You were born with perfect pitch, good looks,
symmetrical eyebrows, no wisdom teeth, a dunk, And I say, okay, that might be true. That might be true. But listen, anyone can acquire perfect pitch. Unlike the fact that maybe not everyone can acquire the donk that I have. What's the last song you had stuck in your head? Doja Cat's Say So, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. These aren't even my personal bops, or whatever the TikTok community is calling them. But I at least know what songs they are. And sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I despise pretty much all of these catchy songs. I found a way to take those awfully catchy and awful songs and use them to my advantage. Use them to develop perfect pitch. So right now, boom, blank slate, listen up. Go grab a bucket of popcorn, or a cheeseburger, or fried chicken, or Indian food. These are all foods that I just want right now. Why am I saying them? I'm hungry now. Why am I saying these things? Just grab whatever you have, because now we're going to go over the steps of how to develop perfect pitch. And I swear to God, you're going to leave this video and probably still not have perfect pitch. But at least I'm going to tell you my method that helped me throughout all these years. Step 1, identify a song that has been stuck in your head. For most people, that part of the song is the chorus. And listen, this part is unique to you. Any song that you want to listen to, it doesn't have to be Lil Wayne's A Milli. It could be anything you want to listen to. It could be the Ratatouille opening theme. There needs to be some sort of melodic quality to it. It can't be like a part of a rap song that you get stuck in your head. Spoken word, it can't be Edgar Allan Poe on a song. It has to be like melody. It has to be notes. Let's relate the first step with the introduction of this video. Hey there, Rebecca. Why don't I just bring you right back here so we can bring this full circle. Remember earlier when I said this song wasn't pleasant to listen to? You know why it's not? Because of the chorus. I had no other choice but to have this song stuck in my head back in 2011. I was singing, Friday. My substitute teacher was singing, Friday. My grandmother, after a great workout at the YMCA doing water aerobics, was saying, Friday. Let's take that and move to step 2. Now, the next step that you need to do is go on your phone, go to the App Store, whatever app store you have, Android, Apple, find a piano app, an app that just lays out a keyboard right in front of you. The one I use is called The Piano. Now, load up the keyboard app. Load up the song that you want to listen to. Have them both loaded up at the same time. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the part of the song that you have stuck in your head, and I assume in 99% of cases, it's going to be the chorus. It's going to be the part that you hear on the radio. It's going to be the part that everybody's singing at the school prom. Now, in Rebecca Black's case, Friday's case, take the very first part of the chorus. I can't sing. Friday. That's all you need. One word with 2 syllables. You just need one word. But what's important is to hear what she's singing, or whoever you're listening to, and match the pitch exactly. And then you're going, I'm looking at a keyboard right now and it has 66 keys. Oh God. Well, guess what? You only need 1 out of 12 pitches. Now, for anyone that is unfamiliar with the piano, which I assume you all probably are if you're watching this video, but if not, and you're new to the music thing, on a piano, you have 12 possible pitches, C to B. So your job is to figure out 1 of 12 possible keys, by the way, which key represents or reflects the first note of the memorable part of the song. So in the case of Rebecca Black, I literally can sing it. I suck at singing, but Friday. I already did the work, so I know that note is an E flat or a D sharp, whatever you'd prefer, madam. I have the association. I know that Rebecca Black's Friday starts with an E flat. Okay, that's some good news. What's the bad news? Well, now you have to sing what I'm about to say 10 times. You go, all right, Friday, the fry starts with an E flat. Fry, and then it goes down. Day. Just focus on the very first pitch that hits. Fry, E flat. There you go. Bada boom. And then now all I want you to do is say that part of the song and then the pitch that's associated with it while singing it at the same time. Fry, E flat, fry, E flat, fry, E flat, fry, E flat. You say that 10 times. It sounds like I'm frying up some E flat in a cast iron pan. I'm flipping it around with some lard. Call that a lunch. And what's the next step? Put it away. Don't look at it again. This process takes like 30 seconds. If you do it in public, just know one thing. People are going to be giving you weird looks. Because imagine you on the bus or the public transportation. They look over. They had an awful day. They just got fired from work. They're up in arms. They turn around. They see you giddy, smiling, and the sun is hitting your forehead, and you're going, fry, E flat, fry, E flat. I honestly don't want to know what happens next. I don't want to know what happens later when they get home to that wife of theirs. Repeat the exact same thing that you just did the next day. Now, basically what you're doing in this process is you're creating references that are unique to you through songs that are unique to you. And you're using those songs as references to pitches. Rebecca Black's Friday, when I sing that in my head, that means E flat. Okay, boom, I have one. Then you come up with more examples of E flat. All you need are at minimum 12 references that are unique to you, 12, and then you'll be able to hear in your mind all 12 pitches. Whenever I hear an E flat in the air, it's not that I'm like, oh, I know that's an E flat because I was born with a superpower. It's, what does that remind me of? Oh, that reminds me of Rebecca Black's Friday. It also reminds me of Thicka McGee Coltrane's Resolution, which in the first part of the song, the note that he plays is an E flat right there. Boom, E flat. Also, just one more thing. Don't think, wow, I just did this process. Bada bing, bada boom. As soon as I step in the room, I now have mastered E flat, the pitch. That's just like anything. You don't just learn it in one day. This is a process that you have to continually practice, keep building references, maybe go and revisit that old reference that you built back in 2015. You also don't have to like be a nerd about it and keep a notebook about them. That's kind of ridiculous. Just choose already. God, I mean, just choose. Why are you watching me right now? Just find a song that you like. Okay? Bye-bye. See ya. Well, don't leave yet, because I still have more to say. But yeah, so start listening to music. Start whipping out that phone. Start whipping out that keyboard. Go boom, 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 boom. Try to figure out what the first note of the chorus is. Once you do that, sing with it 10 times. Repeat that the next day, and then move on. Find another song. Figure out what pitch that is, and you'll realize you're like, oh wow, that song sounds like this one, and this one sounds like that one. So, all right, for my middle school listeners, my TikTokers, woohoo! Go in the comments right now, and I'm gonna give you a listening assignment. Check out Earth, Wind, and Fire, September. Everybody knows that song. I'm not gonna sing the rest. Copyright. Check out Carole King, It's Too Late. It's a beautiful song. When it's too... I wish I could play these songs for you. I really wish I could. And, T-Pain's Bartender. That's a banger. That's a bopper. Whatever the kids are calling it, that's a bopper for sure. I remember I used to listen back to that when I had no business being in a bar, but I was just like, that's a banger. So figure out what the very first note of the chorus to all of those songs are. Drop the notes down in the comments. Run through this process 10 times. Rinse and repeat the next day. Just trying to help you guys. Oh, and one last thing. John Coltrane is Thickums McGee.